Attorney Werbley, whenever you want to start bringing them out, the judge is ready.
Okay, I'll get those right now. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And I don't know if Mr. Goss can hear me. That way I can make the announcement. Mr. Miller, do you want me to bring Ms. Brooks out? Are you ready to proceed with Ms. Brooks?
We are ready. I sent a chat over to Mr. Goss. I think we have an agreement to dismiss this one.
Okay, so let me get with Mr. Goss before I bring Ms. Brooks out, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Latifah, do we have the probation department for Miss Beam? That was the review.
Yeah, she told me to call her once we were ready.
Okay, I'll bring her out. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the state of Michigan with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, no sleeping, no eating, no reading. Please be properly dressed. No head garments are to be worn unless it's for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you on Zoom as well. Do we have? Are the parties ready to proceed on Bunkley? Steve Bunkley, Officer Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. I haven't spoke with the prosecutor yet. I don't know if he made an offer.
No, he's not. He didn't check in.
Bunkley isn't here, so you're free to go.
Okay, sounds good.
It is 9:40. His
Sounds good.
hearing is at
Have a good day. Thank you.
You too, thank you.
Here.
Now come the people versus Heather and Bean, ticket number Z808402. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the officer.
Good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall on behalf of the Probation Department.
And Judge, may it please this court, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Miss, could you state your name?
Heather Beam.
Today is the date and time set for review. I'd like to proceed with the officer first.
Your Honor, Ms. Bean was placed on probation on September 16th, 2022 for 1 year. She was ordered to pay $805 in assessed fines and costs. She was ordered to complete the alcohol highway safety class as well as the victim's impact panel. Do not drink any alcohol beverages, no drugs unless prescribed by a physician. Submit to drug urinalysis testing twice per month. View the short film consequences. Pay all outstanding traffic matters and pay fines and costs, and show up for all court dates. Ms. Bean last appeared, Your Honor, on December 16th, 2022 with the Honorable Geraldine Bledsoe Ford, and at that time, she was instructed to continue with all terms and conditions of probation, and if complied, she will entertain probation discharge on March 1st, 2023, and on March 1st, 2023, Ms. Beam appeared for review and the case was adjourned for pending results of her testing of February 27th, 2023, and she was instructed to return on 3/8/2023. And at this time, Ms. Beam has completed the victim's impact panel as well as the alcohol highway safety class. She has viewed the consequence video. She has paid for her assessed fines and costs in full. She has tested as directed. Her last test was on March 6, 2023, and she was negative. She has provided verification of her medications as well as her medical marijuana card, which was issued on May 19th, 2022, and the expiration date of May 19th, 2024.
She was issued a card on May 19th, 2022.
Yes, with the expiration date of May 19th, 2024.
Okay. It looks like Ms. Beam has completed, based on the notes that I see that were left by Judge Bledsoe Ford, that she has completed all of the terms of her probation. Counselor, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Your Honor, we just ask that the court adopt the recommendation for discharge upon successful completion, Your Honor.
And when? I know when this. Yeah.
On September 16th, 2022.
September
Yes.
22. She actually had a medical marijuana card prior to the case being initiated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Beam, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the board?
I'm just hoping that we can adopt the recommendation, and I'm very sorry for the actions that I did that landed me here.
And it does seem that you have had a lot of remorse since the very first evaluation. I definitely take drinking and driving offenses serious. My family was impacted greatly by it. I lost my father at a young age. So I know that you've learned a lot through the classes, but just keep that in mind at the forefront of your head, that you can either ruin yourself, your family, or someone else's family by drinking and driving. But you've done a remarkable job at staying on task, and your probation will be discharged as of today. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good day, Your
You too, thank you.
staff.
You too.
Good morning, Mr. Goss, I'm sorry.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well, how are you? I don't have a set for this, but you want me to keep it?
She has to send us over the paper and be where we decide what we discharge.
Okay.
Attorney Worbley, you ready? You're on mute.
Did you get the, did you confirm the offer for Attorney Miller's client, Nicole Brooks?
That's what I was
If she
told.
had, proper documentation.
Okay. Attorney Miller? Just letting, you don't have to come off mute. If you could just, if you hear me, I just want you to know that we're confirming documentation for your client. As soon as we have it confirmed, we'll proceed with your matter.
Okay, so yes, Judge. Let me see.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We were ready with,
I know it's two of you talking at the same time, one at a time.
we were ready on Anthony Beverly, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I was just checking to see if a Trooper Graffigno checked in. I was supposed to meet with Attorney Goldman about this matter.
Yeah, Attorney Goldman is in breakout room 2. I made you co-host, Ms. Cole.
Oh, thank you
And-
very much.
I think
Welcome.
that one's retained, Ms. Cole?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, she didn't tell me either, Attorney Worbley.
I mean,
But,
I asked the defendant, but maybe there's a little miscommunication. No problem.
Yeah. So, and Jesse hasn't checked in yet either.
Because he emailed me that he was stuck in another court till 10 o'clock. And I said, you still
Yeah,
got to call in.
He's probably in courtroom 220.
Yeah, he said, I'll be there at 10. And I said, I just call.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
didn't call either.
Mr. Goff, did you-
He didn't? Okay. Thank you.
Right.
You welcome.
And Barnett,
Behind us will be fireplace. Fireplace for behind.
okay. And what about Barnett?
I haven't got to burn it.
Okay. I want to.
He said he has Anthony Beverly ready now. I'm quite sure if we had dismissed him, he has the files. So,
Who? Anthony Beverly?
yeah. For the ones that's in the meeting right now, Attorney Worbley, these are the ones that you're ready. And give me the brown one. too.
Right, these are all,
Yep.
they have documents that I've
Okay.
seen.
And if you haven't already done so, please bring Anthony Beverly into the courtroom, into the virtual courtroom.
He's here.
Thank you. Now calling the people versus Anthony Beverly Jr., ticket number P1388935. Count one, improper plate, count 2, driving unregistered untitled vehicle, and count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Your Honor. Ben Worthing, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name, please?
Anthony Beverly Jr.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Worthing, how would you like to proceed?
And Judge, that is correct. All 3 of the misdemeanor charges are document related. He's in compliance. I've seen valid documentation. For that reason, we move to dismiss unless there's any objection.
And you've confirmed on all 3, the plate, the registration, as well as the insurance on a 2008 Ford.
That's correct, Judge.
So the court has taken note that an officer of the court has verified documents, therefore this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Beverly, make sure that you have these documents in the file with you or in the vehicle with you at all times going forward. Your matter will be dismissed without prejudice, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you once again, Judge.
Thank you. Ready to proceed on Velroy Brown?
We're ready, Judge.
Now calling the People versus Velroy Brown, ticket number X 4117821. One count of no operator's license, multiple apps, no apps. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name, please?
Delroy Brown, sir.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial, Mr. Worthing. How would you like to proceed?
Judge, I have seen a valid operator's license. We'd ask the court to dismiss for valid documentation.
One moment.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Worthing, the court is gonna verify that the license is actually valid.
Okay.
And he showed you a copy of his driver's license?
He showed me the picture ID license. Yes, Judge.
Yeah, we need to verify any
Okay.
of those licenses. We need to verify if it's insurance possibly or registration. You can look at that on paper.
Okay.
But I'll have the court clerk look the actual license up and we will come back to this one momentarily.
Thank you, Your Honor.
To proceed on.
Let's see who else I have, Judge. I think that's all. The others, I'm waiting for the 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock hour? Is when we can do dismissals for no officers, Your Honor.
If you call them, however you would like to proceed, we can proceed that
Okay.
way. We're still waiting on the offer on Bohana, Corporal Rule. Corporal Rule, we're ready. We'll be ready in a moment on that one.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back, Judge.
And I'm ready on a number of cases.
Recalling the matter of the People versus Velroy Brown. The court has gone on record and indicated that the driver's license was valid. The court has verified that that is so. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Brown, make sure that you keep your documentation, including your driver's license, with you at all times when you're in a vehicle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am.
Hoffman, do you have any that are going to be dismissals for no officer?
Yes, for no officer, I do have some dismissals, but they are all tied to Laron Bohana, Your Honor. So for that reason, we're going to await an offer from the prosecutor, and then we'll do everything on the record if it would please the court.
Okay.
I do have some compliance dismissals that are ready. May I bring those people to the meeting?
Yes, please.
One at a time, Your Honor. The first one would be at the top of the docket on page 1, Yusuf Bashir. I'm going to bring him in now.
How about Attorney Boffman, you just bring everyone in that you're ready on, okay?
All right, I'll do that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, excuse me for interrupting. the trooper was told that he needed to check in, and I don't know if trooper, I can't pronounce it, Grafagnino has checked in. He told me he was in another courtroom, but I told him he had to at least call.
He has not checked in as of yet, Attorney Cole.
He hasn't checked in or called, attorney.
So I know Attorney Goldman's been here and
Just waiting patiently, Your Honor.
Hello?
Can you guys, whoever's coming into the meeting, please put your phones on mute. I need everyone to put their phones on mute. Thank you. Attorney, your phone is not on mute. Mr. Battle, phone on mute.
Okay.
Are we ready to proceed on Bahana? Counselor, I don't see Mr. Bachman in here. Mr. Workling, was Bahana Bachman's matter?
I believe so, just because I didn't speak with him.
Okay, are we ready to proceed on Barnett?
No, I'm gonna have to speak with Mr. Goss about Christopher Barnett. But that is my client. That is my client, Judge.
Barnett.
Christopher Barnett. He was in 3.
But he's not out in the room. I'm just waiting until Mr. Bachman comes because.
What about Garcia Berber?
His officer isn't here.
That's a no trooper, but Ms. Cole was alluding to that was retained, but I don't know if that was correct.
That was for Ms. Bonds.
Okay.
This is for someone different. Yeah.
Okay, I can get Mr. Berber out into the main meeting, Judge.
Hoffman is ready.
Okay, so 31.
Writing on bonds.
Judge.
Are we ready to proceed on bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Seguro? Mr. Berber, if you can just mute yourself until the judge calls the case.
Okay.
Attorney Goldman, can you hear us?
I can, Your Honor.
Okay, I can't see you. Is your client ready to, or are you waiting her appearance?
No, she's here somewhere, Your Honor. I think she's in a breakout room.
Breakout room?
Yeah, she's not coming out the breakout room.
Have you
I'll
gone
wait
into her? I'm sorry?
I can waive her appearance, Your Honor. I was only going to move to dismiss because the officer's not here.
Understood. If you could be so kind just to stick your head in, let her know that we're asking her to come out of the breakout room. She has to accept it. You can go in, but I can't. Have you been in there yet?
No, because he doesn't have permission. He doesn't have co-host capability.
Right, I'm a retained attorney. I can't do any of that.
I'll do that, Your Honor. I'll be right back.
I can text her in the meantime.
This is Brooks.
Bond.
No,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
fine.
Bond. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Yes.
Just to sit and talk to Mr. Cox. Mr. Miller, I thought we called him for Brooks. Attorney Miller.
Yes, Your Honor.
No, this is the court clerk. I thought we called your matter.
Oh.
We didn't.
Oh,
No, we were,
He did say, he did come in and say that did you verify her documents?
I did, yeah, but the prosecutor was looking at it, I think.
And tell me what documents you verified on her.
She had her proof of insurance and registration.
Okay, give me hers next. Okay, now calling the People versus Turiana Bonds, case number FX 417-18771, one count of preliminary breath test refusal. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
May it please the court, I'm Ezra Goldman. I appear on behalf of Ms. Bonds.
I'm Toriana Bonds.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Mr. Goldman, how would you like to proceed? Oral hearing.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm told by the prosecutor that the officer is not, and the clerk that the officer is not checked in, so we've moved to dismiss.
Okay. This hearing was set for 8:30 a.m. It is now 10:08 a.m. We have not had an officer to check in. I verified that we have not had an officer check in on this matter. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bonds, that means that the people can bring this back if they so choose, but as of today, this matter is dismissed and you have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you. Now calling the people ready on Brooks. Mr. Miller.
Okay, I'm ready. She might be in the breakout room still, or is she in here?
I will grab her out of the breakout room.
On hers, it's 126 because she had a motion, she got late fees. That's why. You still- No, we just take other people. Cause you.
Hello.
Now calling the people versus Nicole Brooks, ticket number SP 139824. Count 1, failure to use a seatbelt. Count 2, no receipt of registration. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Clay Miller on behalf of Ms. Brooks, P86291. Ms. Brooks, please state your name for the record.
Nicole Brooks McCray.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. How would you like to proceed?
I believe we have an agreement to dismiss.
Set for a formal hearing.
I believe there's an agreement to dismiss the charges upon showing of proof of valid insurance and registration.
And you have verified insurance and registration on what type of vehicle?
I'm not sure exactly.
It's a 2018 Chevy.
Okay. Mr. Clay, did you see the updated insurance and registration for this 2018 Chevy?
Yeah, she showed it to me. I didn't exactly inspect every little detail of it, but I did see it.
Or do I need to come down?
Did you inspect the expiration date? Ms. Brooks, will you please be here?
Oh, yes, I was gonna take home my registration so they can see it.
Oh, no, no worries. Did you inspect the date at least, Mr. Miller?
I have not seen the exact expiration date, Your Honor.
Where are you
But I
taking it
did.
to? Ms. Brooks,
I turned
where
it
were you?
in. I turned it in to Miss Jessica that work in a firm.
It that works with Mr. Miller's firm?
She used to, Your Honor. But my client is actually upstairs in the same building. She's got the proof in her hand. I don't know if you want her to bring it to me or how you would like me to do it.
Unless you have unless you can say on record that you verified it, yeah, I need you to verify it. I'm relying on the officer of the court to say that they verified it. I have no way of doing so myself. And then also, there is no offer on the failure to use the seatbelt. Well, as I see that there's no offer on the failure to use the seatbelt ticket. So is she pleading to that?
May
No.
this is Honorable Court, Dante Goss, on behalf of the people, Your Honor. That will be also dismissed, Your Honor.
Thank you. So yes, we'll recall this matter. Ms. Brooks, you can go downstairs and show your attorney the actual documents so that they can actually be verified and not just say that they've been verified.
Yes, ma'am, it's no problem.
Okay, and I'll recall your case as soon as you get back.
Yes, ma'am.
Officer Boone, can you go back to the breakout room?
We're gonna do the best we can. Yes. If you're not. Now I took you around like, where are my glasses? And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, okay. Are we ready on the Berber matter now? Garcia Berber.
Yes.
I'm here. You're ready. You're ready, Judge.
Okay, now calling the People versus Garcia Berber, ticket number SX 414-02311. One count of failed to stop within a sure clear distance. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Judge Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Hubert Garcia Berber.
Today is the date and time set for trial. Are we ready to proceed, Mr. Workman?
Judge, the defense is prepared to proceed. My understanding is there's no trooper at this time.
That's correct.
Is this a statement? Okay.
Well, this is a state matter and it's the same person, but he's not here. The officer hasn't checked in.
So, Ms. Cole, do you have anything you'd like to say before I render a decision?
For the record, Paul Cole, on behalf of the people, I have no reason to know why the trooper is not present.
Okay, so this matter was set for 8:35 a.m. It is now 10:15 a.m. And as of now, we have not been able to verify that a trooper has checked in either in person or on Zoom. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Berber, that just means that the people can bring this back if they so choose. However, as of right now, it is dismissed and you have a good day.
Thank you, too.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You too, thank you. Ready to proceed on another, Mr. Bachman, I know that you were ready on some matters. Are there any other matters where an officer didn't appear?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. There is a matter of Demond Bell.
Okay, and before we do that, I would like to call the matter on Bohana. We do have a Corporal Rule who is here on the Bohana matter.
And I misspoke, Your Honor. I'm ready. I have not received an offer from the prosecutor on that matter.
Is that Bohana that we're talking about?
Bohana, yes.
Yes, let me tell you what he wrote up.
Okay, and D'Amica Blackwell is entitled to a dismissal, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll bring Blackwell out next, but on the Bohana matter, we have responsible. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave her in the breakout room so that you can talk to her.
Yes.
But I'll tell you what the plea agreement is to plead responsible to ticket number ending in 3722. So that's count 2 expired plates. 721 will be, count 1 will be dismissed. And then there's another matter that I don't see the ticket on, but it will be dismissed as well. P1130813 will be dismissed.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just found this in my notes. Would you repeat the offer and accept my apology?
No problem. So there's the ticket number ending in 3732.
Mhm.
she pleads to count two, count one will be dismissed and the other matter will be dismissed as well, no ayes.
That's for Bohana?
This is for Bohana.
Hmm,
Is there something else? Oh, there's
okay,
a whole nother file. Wait, there's a whole nother file on Bohana. Hold on.
okay.
Well, the thing is, they was talking about.
Corporate rule, which matter are you, I know you're here on Bohana, but which ticket, do you have the ticket number for Bohana or at least the incident?
SP 1130813.
Yes, that's this.
So the 0813, she would also be playing too, Mr. Bossman.
Okay, so that would be no op, would that be reduced to failure to display?
It's written as failure to display.
Okay,
On the original ticket, it's written as failure to display. Is that correct, Mr. Officer Rule? Corporate
Sorry,
Rule?
repeat that.
Her original ticket was failure to display for count one, and count two is already closed and paid for the speeding. Is that correct?
Yes, there was failure to display operator's license. Yes, correct.
Yes, so she would be pleading to that one as to the failure to display as well, Mr. Bosman.
so there's two, the failure to display and could you repeat the first again, Your Honor? Is that a civil infraction?
The first one was.
It was the silver.
It was, yes, expired plate.
Okay, understood. I'll be right back. We'll talk to that individual with your permission, Your Honor.
Okay, so corporate will give us a couple minutes and we'll be ready to go on that one. Mr. Workland, can you tell me which one you're ready to proceed on? Mr. Workland? Oh, you're on mute, Mr. Workland.
I can't do anything because we're on the record right now. I do apologize. What is it? Were you just?
Mr. Workland, you're on mute, huh? You're on mute. Can you hear me? Mr. Workland, you're on mute.
I apologize, Judge. I just had Mr. Goss on the line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but you have my full
I just saw your mouth moving. I thought you were responding to me. I apologize.
Oh, no. We were just discussing Mr. Barnett and Oscar Barba Orozco, which I guess the officer is here on that one. Oh. Sorry, counsel. I apologize. I didn't know if you were. Oops, sorry.
Who needs to talk to him? The officer?
Verbally have to give him the offer.
Well, I was bringing Officer Boone out.
Oh, he went back to finally went to the breakout room?
Yeah.
Because I need.
Attorney Miller, are we ready to proceed?
You have oh yeah, you have operators. Ms. Brooke. We have another.
Ready to proceed on Barba?
Yes.
Yeah, so I did explain we were under the impression that Officer Harris was not here. He is here and ready to proceed. So I didn't know if, I believe I explained to Mr. Barber, the offer would be the blockading traffic, which does not show up on the driving record. It has no points. Is that something you want to take advantage of, Mr. Barber?
Oh, that's my apologies. He did appear. That's right.
Yeah.
Ready to proceed? Mr. Worthing?
Or otherwise I have to speak with him in the breakout room again.
I think he said yes. Barbara, were you able to hear your attorney?
No. I just
Okay,
worry about my future and getting any tickets.
I will
Right.
place you back. You can go back into a breakout room with Mr. Barber.
Thanks, Judge.
Yeah, and Mr. Barber, will you click on there to return back to breakout room 13, please?
I'll be right back, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Bachman, which one are we ready to proceed on, sir?
Your Honor, would you please call Tamika Blackwell?
I sure will, as soon as I find Ms. Blackwell's file. You have it? Now calling the people versus Tamika Bonnet Blackwell, ticket number P1230835, one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, unmute your device and state your full name for the record.
Tamika Nisha Bonnet Blackwell.
Thank you, Judge. The matter was set for trial at 9 a.m. It's now 10:25. There is no Officer Corey Yancey that has appeared. Without a better explanation as to that officer's absence, would you consider a motion to dismiss here without prejudice, please?
One moment, Mr. Black, I'm so sorry. One moment, Mr. Bachman. Okay, so the court has verified that an officer has not checked in on this matter. The time is now 10:26 a.m. This matter was set for trial for 9 a.m. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Blackwell, that means that the people can bring this back if they so choose. However, it is going to be dismissed today. Just keep in mind that you should not allow anyone to, you're responsible for knowing whether or not the people who are driving your vehicle are licensed drivers, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're all set. You have a good day.
Thank you. I can't even hang up. My phone froze.
No worries. I can remove you.
Okay.
Mr. Blackwell, are we ready to dawn? Oh, I'm so sorry, Ms. Blackwell, before you do that, Mr. Miller, are we ready to proceed on Ms. Brooks?
We are ready, Your Honor.
All right, recalling ticket number SP 139-82451, People versus Nicole Brooks.
We're ready. Harry Baughman, on behalf of the defendant, would you state your name? Oh, I'm sorry. I am not representing you, Mr. Brooks. Strike that. Forgive me.
Thank you. Please restate your appearance for the record, Mr. Miller.
Clay Miller on behalf of Ms. Brooks, P 86291.
And Ms. Brooks, restate your name for the record. Ms. Brooks, will you just say your name for the record?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole Brooks McCray.
Okay, so we are all set that we had gone off record so that Mr. Clay could verify that you do in fact have a valid registration and proof of insurance. Mr. Brooks, have you done that?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Miller, have you done that?
I have, Your Honor. Yes, I have.
Okay. So the court has verified that the court has confirmed that an officer of the court has verified that there is a valid registration and proof of insurance on the vehicle that was in question for Ms. Brooks. Therefore, all matters will be dismissed as part of a plea agreement with the prosecution. Ms. Brooks, just keep in mind that you need to have those documents in your vehicle at all times, okay? So that you don't have to waste your morning here with me in the future.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, matters are dismissed. Have a good day.
Yes, you too. Thank you so much.
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Goss.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Miller.
You're welcome, Ms. Brooks. Have a good day.
You too.
Bob, is Mr. Workman back? Mr. Buckman, who are we ready to proceed on?
Now ready on Mr. Bashir, Your Honor. This is a compliance case, Yusuf Bashir.
One moment, please.
Thank you.
Now calling the People versus Yusuf Bashir, ticket number SP 134-22191. One count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Yusuf Bashir.
Thank you, Judge. The defendant presents today with valid insurance. I have and can confirm that he sent me document. I sent that and forwarded to Mr. Goss, Corporation Counsel. Mr. Bashir's specific insurance is in his name. It's for the it's no fault insurance. I believe that USAA is the insurance company for a 2007 Chevrolet Uplander with a VIN ending in 0103. That's USA Underwriters Corporation, Your Honor, and it's effective January 1st of this year and will not expire until July 10th of this year. Current and valid. Please dismiss for compliance.
Did you say the last four of the VIN was 1013?
0104.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, 0103. Sorry.
But it is a different vehicle, correct? You have a different vehicle in your name now, Mr. Bashir?
Yes, ma'am, I do. My truck was totaled. I got into an accident with a semi truck, so that vehicle is no longer in existence. I actually had to buy a Chevrolet Uplander to continue with my workflow. So
The court is taking note that an officer of the court has verified that you do have current insurance on the vehicle that you're currently driving. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. You have a good day. That concludes the
thank you,
matter.
ma'am. You guys have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're ready, Your Honor, on Vanita Bryant. It's another compliance case.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bobman, I was talking to the
Oh.
prosecutor in the courtroom. Will you tell me who you're ready to proceed on?
Benita Bryant, Your Honor.
One moment, please. While we grab her file, are we ready to proceed on the Barber matter? Mr. Workland, are we ready to proceed on Barber?
Yes, we are, Judge.
Okay, now calling people versus Orzoco Oscar Barba, ticket number SP 143-03271, one count of disregarding traffic control device. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
And we're William Key 64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name, please?
Sir, Barba Orozco.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Mr. Workman, are you ready to proceed?
Judge, we are. My understanding is the officer did appear. However, we did get a settlement offer to amend to blockading traffic. I believe my client wants to take advantage of that.
Okay. Mr. Barba, you had an opportunity to speak to counsel and he advised you of your rights?
Yes,
You understood those rights?
yes.
And you do wish to avail yourself of the plea?
Say it again, I'm sorry?
You wish to take this plea to blockading?
Yes,
You're gonna plead responsible to blockading?
Yes.
And Mr. Marlin, do you stipulate the four corners of the ticket on factual basis?
yes.
So stipulated, Judge.
Okay, the court will enter a responsible plea to blockading in this matter
Yes.
and set a fee of $175.
Okay.
Mr. Barber, how long would you need to pay that?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
You can pay tomorrow?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you until April 10th to pay. If you don't pay it by April 10th, then you need to be back here in front of me
All right.
on April 10th at 8:35 a.m. If you do make that payment, you do not need to appear in court, okay?
All right. Thank you.
So that's $175. You can make that payment on the website, or you can make it at kiosks throughout the city of Detroit.
All right.
You have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Now calling the people versus Bernetta Bryan, ticket number SP 138-3964, count 1, improper plate, count 2, driving unregistered untitled vehicle, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name for the record, please? One more time, please.
Benita Bryant.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant presents today with valid and compliance registration and insurance. I'm looking for that document now so that I can attest to it. One moment. Ms. Bryant, can you give me the first 3 numbers of your phone, not the area code?
777.
I have it. So Ms. Bryant sent to me current and valid registration, Your Honor, for what I believe is to a new vehicle, a different vehicle, 2005 Chrysler. That is current and does not expire until March 5th of 2024. It is in the defendant's name. The VIN on that vehicle ends in 8876. He's also sent to me a picture. Oh, that's a temporary tag, Your Honor, that expires on March 19th of this month. She just purchased a new vehicle and has current and valid and proper insurance with the National General Insurance Company of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, for a 2012 Ford Flex. And that policy began in February 17th of this year and will not expire until August 17th of this year. So she has current and valid insurance and tags, would you dismiss for compliance here and I would stipulate to probable cause?
So she showed, you verified for two separate vehicles, the vehicle that was in question on the day of the incident, as well as the vehicle that she just purchased. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's correct, Your Honor. The only reason I read for two vehicles is because she did get a new vehicle. And so she showed me the registration and insurance for the new vehicle, but the one in question was valid at the time.
Okay, I don't know if the prosecutor is still on Zoom or not, but he wrote for her to plead to the improper plate and dismissing the other two counts. However, I'm not sure if that was before you verified all the documents.
It was, Your Honor.
It was beforehand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the court has taken note that an officer of the court has verified that she is in compliance with all three documents, therefore will dismiss all three counts. Ms. Bryant, make sure that you keep these documents in the vehicle with you all at all times. I'm sure you do not like spending your morning here with me.
Okay, will do.
Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
James Broadnax is a compliance case, Your Honor.
Yes, but who's representing Bohana?
I am, Your Honor. We're ready on that case for the plea.
Okay, Mr. Broadnax, I apologize, but I'm gonna take the Bohana matter first. Corporal Rule, are we ready to proceed?
I'm good, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the people, is Bohana here?
Yes, he's out.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, will you turn your camera on, sir?
My front camera screen is broken. I could try to flip the camera.
No worries, no worries. Now calling the people versus LaRon Willie Bohana, lead ticket number SP 138-37321. Or 32 counts 1 and 2, 1 no insurance, 1 expired plate. Please state your appearances for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, please, sir?
LaRon Bohana.
Thank you. Judge, these matters are set for trial. There are a number of matters being dismissed here, either because of a recommendation or because of a failure of a complaining witness to come in. The defendant, and we would acknowledge the corporal who's appeared for the department. Would you make the record, please, sir?
Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police, 6th Precinct.
Thank you and good morning, Corporal Rule. The defendant's going to plead responsible to the expired plates and guilty on the failure to display here, with the balance being dismissed.
I thought they were going to dismiss the display. Is that my ticket? The 113?
113, right.
I thought they were going to dismiss the license because he has a valid license now.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Yeah, I had a valid.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's true. So
I checked on it.
Can we just plead here to the expired plates, Judge?
I didn't write the expired plate, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. That wasn't my understanding from the prosecutor, but give me one moment, please, because I don't know. Who verified that he has valid driver's license?
Your Honor, I did. I checked their lien, Social Security. That's what it was.
Well, then, if the officer has no objections to dismissing the FTD, I have no objections to dismissing that either.
Stipulate probable cause. Stipulate probable cause for the stop. I'm sorry to interrupt.
And then there was a speeding ticket that has already been paid and closed on the same ticket as yours, officer, correct? In 083. Okay, so we will dismiss without prejudice the FTD on ticket number ending in 0813 and have Mr. Ohana plead to the expired plate, which is count 2, ticket number ending in 3732. He's gonna plead responsible
Yes.
to the expired plate matter. And you said stipulate the probable cause on the dismissal?
And I also stipulate to the four corners of the complaint for the civil infraction, Your Honor, for the purpose of the plea today.
Thank you. All right, and the fee for your expired plate, sir, is gonna be $145. How soon can you make that payment?
I could make it today, tomorrow.
Okay, it's gonna be at least 24 hours before it is in our system, so if you could at least give the court 24 hours to make that payment. But I do expect for it to be paid within the next 2 weeks, if you can make sure that it's paid by March 22nd. If it's not paid by March 22nd, you need to appear back here in front of me.
Okay.
And I believe your count 1 on that same ticket was count 1. Wait, one moment.
They just missing that. That's no insurance.
And so the count 1 will be dismissed as well on that, on that same matter. You have a good day. That concludes this matter.
Okay, thank you.
Good day, Officer Rule. Corporal. Have a good one.
All right, you too, Hunter. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Barnett, are we ready to proceed on Barnett?
Judge, yeah, he's on the phone in breakout room 3. But we do have a resolution on that one, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to bring him out. He's out now.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barnett, this is gonna be a dismissal, so just stand by, okay?
All right, boss man. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your patience.
Yes, sir.
Now calling the people versus Christopher Carl Barnett, ticket number P1375207, 1 count of expired plate. Ticket number P1380068, 1 count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
My name is Christopher Barnett, ma'am.
Starting with the attorney.
I can't hear you good, man.
Good morning, Judge. Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Barnett. Sir, can you state your name once again?
Chris Barnett. Chris Barnett.
We have it, Mr. Barnett. Thank you. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing and I believe a trial. Mr. Werbeling, we ready to proceed in this matter?
Judge, it's my understanding there's been a resolution. I believe the city is willing to dismiss the matter for the lack of recollection. I'm part of the officer.
Okay. All right, Mr. Burnett, consider yourself lucky on these, but make sure that you are not riding around in a vehicle with open alcohol in the future or as a passenger. However, both of these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. That means that the people can bring them back if they so choose. That concludes your hearing for today. You have a good day.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready to proceed on Burnett?
Ready, Your Honor?
Page 7. It's 2 registered. Page 7.
Now calling the people versus James Edward Broadnax, ticket number P13790591. One count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, one count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
May it please support Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
James Broadnax.
Today is the day set for a show cause, Mr. Bachman, and Mr. Broadnax, will you please press mute on your phone? You have a lot of feedback. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. How would you like to proceed, Mr. Bachman?
Yes, the defendant has compliance documents, specifically his registration. They are for a 2019 Ford vehicle ID ending in 7044 in the defendant's name. They are valid and current and do not expire until February 8th of 2024. That is the only document required of the defendant today. So would you dismiss for compliance? I stipulate to probable cause.
You said that's the only document. Does he have proof of insurance?
I think that's the only, he's only charged with no registration, Your Honor.
No, there's 2 matters on the docket today. And count 1, unregistered vehicle. Count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor.
Well, let me look. I'm sure that the defendant may have sent me that. Sir, can you give me the first 3 numbers of your phone number, not the area code?
You gotta unmute, James.
Oh, you can unmute Mr. Broadnax for a moment.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have insurance. Mr. Broadnax, can you forward to me insurance so that I can
Mr. Broadnax, do you have insurance on this vehicle? Nod yes or no. Just nod your head. Yes or no. Do you have insurance? Are you able to send Mr. Brockman your copy of your insurance? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, if you can do that for me, I will recall your case in a couple of minutes.
Thank
Are we
you.
ready to proceed on Mr. Danaire's battle?
Ready to proceed, Your Honor.
James, put your phone back on mute for us, please. I have French. James, put your phone on mute, please. Okay, that's not you. Who is that? Mr. Battle. There you go. I think it was his.
I had to mute you, Mr. Battle. Don't unmute until I need to speak to you. Before we proceed on Mr. Battle, there is one other person in the breakout room.
Mr. Branch.
Mr. Branch, Mr. and Mrs. Branch, has anyone spoken to that person?
I did. I'm awaiting an offer from Mr. Goss. I will contact him right now. He might have slipped through the cracks.
Oh, wait, 1 second, I may have it.
Okay.
I do have it. Is it Marvin Branch?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Marcus
so
Branch.
Mar-
It's Marcus. He probably.
so he wrote up the offer to reduce 4771 to FTB, and dismissing counts 2 and 3 to 4457. Well, yeah, so count 1
That's not.
is,
He wrote it for the wrong one.
wait a minute. He wrote it up for a different
branch.
Oh,
Yeah, he wrote it up for a different branch.
Mr. Goss, are you on right now? That's
okay.
What is this branch?
It's no license, 1 to 5 over, no proof of insurance.
Did he show you license or proof of insurance, Mr. Boppin, on that other
No
Mr. Branch?
documents. No documents, Your Honor.
And what is this set for?
Pre-trial hearing.
Oh, okay. All right, 1 moment.
He's not answering. Okay, I'll try calling. He didn't answer. Yes, he didn't answer. Yeah, because I gave him my, but it's, I can see how he got him mixed up.
Now calling the People versus Dinesh James battle, ticket number P1390025, 1 count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle as passenger. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your name for the record, please?
Today is the day and time set for a trial. Mr. Workling, are we ready to proceed with this matter?
Judge, defense is, however, I don't believe an officer has appeared, Officer Latouf, and given the time, we move to dismiss for those reasons.
Okay, the court is taking note that this trial was scheduled for 9 a.m. It is now 10:55 a.m. and an officer has not checked into the courtroom either through Zoom or in person. Therefore, we will dismiss this matter without prejudice, Mr. Battle. That just means that people can bring this back if they so choose. However, I want you to keep in mind that even as a passenger in a vehicle, there should be no open alcohol in any vehicle that you're in going forward. That concludes your matter. You have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Whitberg.
No problem. Nice meeting you. Have a great day, Mr. Battle. Anytime. Thanks.
We are just waiting for,
No, James, no, because remember, they waiting on his insurance to show the insurance. Who was this? Okay. No.
I did receive that insurance document from Mr. Broadnight.
Oh.
You did, okay. Recalling Mr. James, the People versus Mr. James Edward Broadnax. Ticket number P1379059. Please restate your appearance for the record.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Your name, sir?
James Broadnight.
Judge, I previously testified that the defendant had current and compliant registration. He also has forwarded to my attention the current and valid insurance from the Michigan Certificate of No Fault Insurance, Your Honor. It indicates that the policy was effective on August 15th, 2023 and run for 1 year. That policy would be expiring on August 15th of this year to a 2019 Ford 250. I think that's some sort of truck. VIN ending in 7044, finding it valid and current. Would you dismiss these cases for compliance? And I would stipulate to probable cause.
Okay, the court has taken note that an officer of the court has verified the documents for Mr. Broadnax. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice for valid doc.
Thank you.
Make sure you keep these documents in the car with you at all times. This is not the way that you want to spend your morning. Have a good day.
No, it was.
That concludes this matter.
It wasn't.
These files are getting crazy.
So.
Good morning, Mr. Branch. Thank you for your patience. We are just checking to verify that you have a valid driver's license before we can proceed with your matter. Did you
No,
get
I
an
do.
opportunity? No what?
I said, no, I do not have a valid driving license. They've been suspended.
Thank you for being honest and letting us know the front. Did you get an opportunity to talk to any of the House Counsel?
Yes, I talked to someone.
Okay, give me one moment while we figure out what the offer will be. I don't know which one of you are handling this matter, but the other person.
That would have been myself, Your Honor.
Mr. Workman, you're free to go. I believe that's all we have for today.
I'll see everybody in the afternoon. Great working with your staff.
Thank you.
And Mr. Werbley, Mr. Werbley, I'll talk to you later on today with that matter that you sent to me, okay?
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you
Everyone
later.
take care.
Take care. Mr. Branch, why is your driver's license suspended?
I had got, like, it was like, what was that, like some years ago, I had got some tickets that I didn't pay for, and I had a bench warrant, and that was like some years ago, but they been suspended, and it's just I be using the car to get back and forth to work. You know, I be trying to keep a job. And
You can't drive to work. You have to catch an Uber or you have to.
I can't hear you.
Because driving to work is just gonna keep you further and further. Mr. Branch, you do have a license.
No, he's eligible.
Oh, okay, you can get your license. Why haven't you gone?
We spoke of it, Your Honor. He should be eligible. I sent him that he's gonna go straight to the Secretary of State.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is adjourn this matter.
Okay.
You're gonna go and get the license, Mr. Branch, and you're gonna come back and we're gonna handle your matter once you have your driver's license, okay?
Okay, cause like now, what if it's a situation for me like stopping me from getting my license? Cause I've been trying.
Right now, your driver's license says reinstatement date was March 12th, 2022.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you're eligible. Go today and get a driver's license.
Probably thinking about that reinstatement.
Okay.
But they don't waive, they waived that off.
So what I'm going to do, Mr. Branch, is give you, you're working, right? You say you're working?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What shift do you work?
I work 5 to 3:30 at Vallejo in Highland Park.
5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m.?
No, 5 a.m. like in the morning a.m. I'm like the first shift. 5:30.
Okay. I want you to schedule an appointment with SOS within the next 2 weeks to get in there right after work, okay?
Okay.
Whatever Secretary of State that you can get into within the next 2 weeks, and I'm gonna adjourn this to March.
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna adjourn this to March 30th.
Okay.
And
Just in case, yeah, because you may have some fees or something to pay. So we're gonna adjourn this to March 30th. You're gonna come back with your driver's license, okay?
Okay, and if they give me any type of paperwork saying what's stopping me, just have it for you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
like
If you
like
have
any,
any outstanding tickets or any other matters outstanding in other municipalities, you should probably set up a payment plan for those.
okay,
But you should
okay,
be okay.
And if you come back with a driver's license, I'll dismiss all 3 charges for you.
That's the prosecutor.
okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We will see you on March 30th at 8:35 a.m.
Okay, March 30th, 8:30.
I don't have it. I wrote it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm try to I'm go online and do the next day appointment. You know how they do that on the line for the Secretary of State?
Yeah, I do. Do whatever you need to do as long as you're here on March 30th with the driver's license.
Okay, and if I can't get the driver's license, just have that paper saying why I can't have, why I can't get them.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, you're all set.
Okay, thank you and have a blessed day.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
You did put the wrong case number again. Give me another, write another one.
All right, Mr. Boffman.
Please.
It started out a little rocky, but I think we finished with.
We did good time, I think, Judge.
I think we did really good today. If you
We
ask
did
me,
too.
today was a great day.
And a lot of people showed up, so.
Yeah, and it worked out good.
We will
We're
see
done?
you.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it's good hearing you.
Wow. Wow. I'm just, okay. Are we doing an afternoon, Judge?
No, she's not doing it. No.
Oh.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure.